Calvin. Glad you made it. Yeah, what is it? As you can tell by my gray hairs, I am getting older. This means that I won't be able to run Thomas & Thomas for that much longer. Because of that, I have chosen you to take charge of the company when I am unfit for it. Really? Yes, but before you can really take charge of the company you need a trial run. Okay, so when does that start? Tomorrow. I will be leaving to go to a conference in Atlanta. How long will you be gone? Around 2.5 or 3 weeks depending on how long they need me. 3 weeks. Yes. If you think it's too much for you to handle alone, then I can ask Claudette to assist you. No, I got this.
Mum, guess what?
What is it, Valerie?
Later, I am going to ask out Jordan.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What? It's Jordan.
Exactly, he's married.
Well, you know they aren't going to last anyway.
I'm just looking out for my daughter. That's my job as a mother.
Ugh, just shut up. I don't need to be looked after by nobody.
I am your mother, you will speak to me with respect.
You don't understand me.
Jordan, I just got some awesome news.
What is it?
You are looking at the future CEO of Thomas & Thomas. He's giving me a trial run because he's going off to Atlanta tomorrow, so he's leaving me in charge of the office.
Hey babe.
Susie, you didn't tell me you were coming today.
Well, I love to surprise my husband.
I don't believe we've met before, so you must be Jordan's wife.
No, I'm your mama.
Excuse me.
Susie.
What? I was just kidding, I didn't mean anything about it.
I hope you were.
You're not listening to me.
Well, maybe if you said something I want to hear, then maybe I'll listen.
Look, I didn't come over here from London just for my daughter to become a hoe.
You know what? I wish you had died instead of my father.
I cannot believe you. You have got to be the stupidest person alive. Yo mama. Seriously. You just can't control yourself.
I don't know where you get off thinking you can talk to me like this. In case you've forgotten, I'm your wife, not your punching bag.
You better be lucky I don't punch you.
Okay, fine. Calm down. I've realized that it was a dumb idea for me to say that to Calvin. I understand why you're mad. And I apologize.
Good. I'll let him know you apologized. For now, I think it's best if you go home.
Alright. I'll see you later.
Please Karen, make it quick, I gotta finish packing before I leave in the morning.
Hang on, let me order my coffee first. Helena, can I get a hazelnut mocha double shot with a shot of vodka?
I'll get you the coffee, but we don't sell alcohol.
Well, make that a strong one then.
Coming right up.
Double shot mocha with vodka. I guess you and Valerie must not be on good terms right now.
Yes. It's all because she's planning to go on a date tonight with Jordan.
She does know Jordan's married, doesn't she?
Yes, but she won't let go of him since their breakup. I explained to her about how she needed to let go of him because he's clearly moved on and she wasn't having it.
Is this still because of Peter?
Maybe so. I've noticed that since her father died last year, her behavior changed drastically. She's always going out and she's been drinking a lot. Every time I try to tell her to stop, she shuts me out, and that's definitely driven a wedge between me and her. But earlier, things went way worse than I could have imagined. She said that she wished I had died instead of Peter.
Really? I know she's hurting, but I didn't think she would go as far to say something like that. Karen, you also have to remember that this girl just lost her father. That was her rock. She may not be willing to talk about it with you right now, but that doesn't mean she's going to stay like this forever. She doesn't want to open up to you right now because talking about it will only bring back the bad memories from last year. Just give it time, Karen. She'll come around someday.
Yeah, Peter was Valerie's rock.
Yeah, I remember how they would always end up dancing on top of the desks at the office Christmas party while singing a duet to Jingle Bell Rock.
I guess the reason why she won't let go of Jordan is because she's afraid of losing him like she lost Peter. And she was so excited when Calvin hired her last year, but unfortunately that was the day Peter was shot and killed. She always wanted to be a part of the Scammers Inc. family and not just visiting for the Christmas party. Thank you for letting her in. I owe you the world.
Karen, this meeting is over.
I'm sorry. Please stay for a coffee.
No, it's best if I leave.
Valerie, are you okay?
Why the hell does it matter to you if I'm okay or not?
I know we haven't really spoken since our breakup, but I do still care for you. This is your father's old office, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you need me for anything, and I mean anything, you can always rely on me, Valerie.
Well, you know what? I don't need your sympathy. I'm not a charity case. After the way you ripped my heart out of my chest and stomped on it, I don't need you. Ever.
Please. If you talk about it will only make things better.
I don't need you to become my shrink. If I wanted advice, I'd go to someone who doesn't throw out cheesy quotes off of Pinterest.
How about we talk about this later? Over dinner.
Yes. Dinner will be just fine.
Alright. See you then.
Oh. Karen, I didn't know you were in the neighborhood.
Listen, I'm coming to you woman to woman about this.
What is it now?
So, I was talking with Valerie.
Valerie. As in Valerie Davenport, who is Jordan's ex.
Yes, my daughter told me that she's planning to ask him out later.
For what?
A date.
That bitch. I'm sorry, Karen, but your daughter is a bitch.
I know. This is so stupid of her to do this.
She really needs to get over Jordan. It's unhealthy for her to hold on to this.
She's doing this because her father died last year. I guess her father's death is what's made her so clingy to Jordan.
Look, I'm sorry her father died, but that's not an excuse to move in on other people's husband.
I agree. I tried to stop her, but she only got hostile with me. She even went to say that she wished I had died instead of Peter.
That is shameful. She should be lucky that she still has one of her parents.
Oh, I gotta get back to the office. See you around.
Yeah, cheers.
Dad, my cousin Claudette called me earlier and she said that she wants to work here. Is it okay if she comes around tomorrow? I'm just asking you since you're leaving early in the morning and she's coming when. You can tell her she can come, but she's not guaranteed to get the job. What's wrong with you? Why are you getting mad at me? I'm sorry, Cal. It's just that I'm not happy at how the conversation went with Karen earlier. Why? What happened? She started talking about how Valerie is planning to ask out Jordan today. What? She's asking out Jordan? Jordan Tyler. Who's married? Yes, that Jordan. Then she told me how she had disagreed about the idea of asking Jordan out. Valerie didn't like that, she disapproved of it, and she wished that Karen had died instead of Peter. See, now that's just fucked up for her to say that. She needs to appreciate the fact that she still has one parent. But that's not what I'm mad about. What are you mad about? We started talking about memories of Peter. Karen told me how much it meant to Valerie that you hired her. And then Karen leaned over the table at the cafe and she kissed me.
Peter, do you think I'm an idiot?
Not necessarily.
Oh, come on, just be honest, please.
I think you really did mess up by kissing Michael.
It was just a moment of weakness. I didn't really mean it. Now, I'm afraid I just threw my friendship with Michael in jeopardy because of this. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get on good terms with him again since he's leaving for Atlanta tomorrow.
If you want to make things right with Michael, you need to do it today. If you wait to make things right, things will just drag out and be awkward when he comes back from his trip. So, you need to march into that office and clear the air with him before it's too late.
You're right. I'm gonna go in there and tell him that it was a mistake.
Jordan, I'm sorry to disturb you, but are you sure it's fine for me to go out with you tonight? I just don't want to cause any problems with you and Susie.
It's fine. Me and Susie have been having a little bit of marital issues, so I think it would be nice to keep my options open.
What options?
Divorce is definitely on the table.
Please. If it's not okay for me to have dinner with you, just let me know because I can back away if I need to.
No. It's fine. Just meet me at the bistro at 7.
It's a date.
It's a date.
Please. We really need to discuss the kiss.
Karen, it's over. I suggest you move past it.
Hear me out. I just don't want to be in an awkward position with you when you get back from your business trip.
Go on, you have 5 minutes.
I was just caught up in the moment and I wasn't thinking. I couldn't figure out a way to thank you, and a kiss was the first thing that popped into my mind at the moment. Only because deep down inside, I do miss Peter. I guess instead of reciprocating my feelings I still have for Peter on you. I should have kept things strictly professional. So please, can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
Yes, I do forgive you. I understand why you did that because you're still mourning the death of your husband.
Thank you. It means the world to me that you did that.
Jordan, have you got a moment?
You look pissed. What now?
I overheard Calvin and Michael talking in the lounge, and Michael said that Karen kissed him in the cafe earlier today. I swear she is such a fucking hypocrite. She had the nerve to call me out for going out with you, and then she goes and kisses Michael.
Valerie.
You bitch. How dare you tell me not to go out with Jordan and then turn around and kiss Michael?
Who told you?
Nobody needed to tell me. I heard Michael talking about it with Calvin.
That bastard.
No, that's a terrible idea, Russell. Remember, our most vulnerable and target audience is the elderly. I doubt the old people would listen to an offer for free tickets to the water park. Maybe you should try. Karen, what is it? I'm in a meeting.
How dare you? I opened my heart to you and now you go around and tell my business.
Who told you?
Valerie overheard you and Calvin talking about it in the lounge.
That nosy little.
You realize this is your fault. If you hadn't opened your trap, this wouldn't be out in the open.
And your daughter had no business spying on me and Calvin while we were having a private discussion.
My daughter is innocent. She did what she was supposed to do by telling me before she told anyone else about this.
Are you serious? Your daughter innocent? You call walking in on another woman's husband while she's not looking innocent?
Listen here, you tell my business again. I promise you that when I get my hands on you, the next thing you'll see is the bottom of the Johnsonville River. And that goes for you lot as well. I don't want to hear a word about this from any of you.
Karen, just get the hell out. You've caused your mayhem. You've had your moment, now leave.
I'm so over this. She's been acting like a complete bitch since Peter died. I know my father was her husband, but that is no excuse for her to treat me like shit.
Valerie, I really hope this doesn't upset you, but the circumstances on your father's death seemed really odd, honestly. The news report said that he was shot in the upstairs bedroom of his house, but your mom says he was shot in traffic.
What are you playing at?
Could it possibly be that your mom was the one that shot and killed him?
You stupid.
Before you get mad, think about it. The news report was entirely different from what Karen said. And before you say it was another house. Remember, I lived down the street from you guys in that house for 6 years. I saw the police at your house. I called you and you said that your mom was home and she said it was a break-in. I saw the forensics team take pictures all around your house and Karen said they were investigating. Now why would they be taking pictures there unless someone was dead? And then, 2 hours later, Karen told everyone that Peter was killed in traffic in a drive-by shooting. But Valerie, there was no mention of a drive-by shooting by anyone on the street where he supposedly had been shot.
Do you really think Mum killed him?
Yes, she killed him, Valerie.
Dad, what happened at that meeting? Now who told you about this? William, he witnessed the whole thing. He mentioned that Karen busted in and slapped you across the room because Valerie found out about the kiss. God, this office has a huge gossiping problem. And you're part of that problem. Why'd you have to tell Valerie about the kiss? I didn't tell Valerie anything. She spied on us from around the corner when we were talking earlier and somehow it got back to Karen. It's still your fault. You had no business telling me that if you knew how embarrassing that was for her. Just get out of here. I've had a stressful day and I have a flight in the morning. Let me be.
What is it, Karen? It's 3 o'clock, we're closing.
Please just give me a little bit of your time.
Okay, make it quick.
I cannot believe Michael took advantage of my trust. He told my business about.
Is it about the kiss?
How do you know?
I work here, I saw the kiss.
I just feel like nobody at that office has my back. Everyone is telling my business to each other and gossiping behind my back. Valerie is telling everyone about how I've been a complete bitch since my husband's died. Nobody understands what I'm going through. I lost my husband and now I have a daughter that's blaming everything on me. No one should ever have to go through that shit.
I think it's time for you to quit.
No, I can't quit. I've tried so hard to make a living since Peter died and Valerie refuses to give me any money. If I quit, it's just gonna make things even harder on me. So, unfortunately, I have to stay there.
Well, I don't know what to tell you then. I think you really should consider if getting paid by people that treat you bad is worth it over your emotional stability.
Susie, I'm going to be going out this evening.
Oh, you are, ain't you? Where are you going?
Business meeting with Calvin.
Can I come?
No, even though I told him you were sorry, he still thinks it's best if you stay out of office affairs.
What type of office affairs?
We're just going over plans for when Calvin's dad is gone on his business trip.
I can sit at a different table from you.
I said no.
Okay, fine. Go to your poxy little business meeting. See if you get laid tonight.
You know what? You're ridiculous. How about I leave right now?
Fine then. Just go, you selfish bastard. I'll just call my ex-boyfriend while you're gone and see if he wants a one-night stand.
Good. Because he's the only person on this planet that can stand the sight of you.
Karen, we need to talk.
For what?
My father is going to be leaving for his business trip tomorrow. That doesn't mean that the office is your circus tent.
Do you wanna get smacked in the mouth?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You are out of control. You're hitting people, making threats and just being overall disruptive.
Let's not forget that it was your father that told you something that was supposed to stay a secret. And it was Valerie that hit me earlier.
I'm telling you because you have been the common factor in a lot of problems that's been going on around here recently.
It's still not all my fault. I will take some blame for the issues, but I refuse to take full blame for this bullshit.
This is your only warning you will receive, Karen. The next step is you taking time off. After that, you're fired. Now, are you going to get your shit together and stop the foolishness?
Yes, I will.
Wow. You're here early.
Well, you know me and Susie aren't good right now.
I know, but I didn't think it was this bad.
Well, it is. And unfortunately, we are in the divorce phase.
That's terrible. You want me to make it better?
I would like that. Get in. Let's go.
Jordan, I really enjoyed tonight.
Me too. I haven't felt anything like this with Susie or anyone before. I missed this. And I've missed you.
Me too.